And do you sing in that way, and the very expressively?
Well, I had an alto soprano voice, so it was like once the balls started dropping,
you were out. It was like over. New Year's Eve, it was over for you.
And you know, the woman who for like 25 years commanded the Metropolitan Opera Children's Chorus, this woman named Ellen Adoria, was a fascist, for lack of a better term. She was like a fascistic tyrant.
Really? Over the little kids?
Yeah, she had to keep those little kids in shape and make sure our harmonies were on point. And she actually used to make us call her Judge Judy.
Why?
That was just like, that was her self-image of authority.
Really?
Yeah.
So would you call her Judge Judy?
We would have to. It was a requirement.
Like Good Morning, Judge Judy?
More like in moments of distress. So it would be like, you know, if we were singing, a lot of opera is all about like the way you make the phonetic sounds with your mouth. You have to speak all these different languages. And if we were doing something wrong, she'd single us out and she'd go, Ezra, go to the mirror, look at yourself, and look at everything you're doing wrong. And I'd be like, okay, who? Okay, Elena. Okay, who? Okay, Judge Judy. And that was when, you know, that was like, that was what she was looking for.
A woman who watched a lot of daytime television, I guess. Now, this book is, I'm not familiar with the book, but were you familiar with the book that they made this movie out of?
Yeah, I was. I was friends with two older people when I first came into high school when I was 14 years old, and they pretty much stated that this book was required reading to be friends with them.
I see.
It was required friendship reading.
So you read it?
I read it, and yeah, it was very.
And then were you always hoping that they would make a movie out of it and you would be a part of it, or how did that work?
No, I think, you know, when you value a piece of art, because it was really helpful to me as a kid. It gave me, like, you know, it's like a blueprint or like a map for a young adolescent person. Mm-hmm. So I think when you have that sort of bond with a work of art, like when I first heard that they were making a film, I was like, no! Damn you, Hollywood! There's nothing sacred to you.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No,
idea.
I had that reaction, but then of course I realized that it was. So I was like, who would do this? Who in their right mind would take Stephen Chbosky's perfect book and make it into a movie? And it's Steve Chbosky.
Okay.
It was.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good. And then.
So the second I found that out, I was in.
Wow.
Did you? But then I had to audition.
Oh, then you had to audition.
Right. Yeah. In my mind, I was in. There's that unfortunate.
Well, that's kind of a cool thing. That's pretty rare. I mean, I always wanted to be Spider-Man as a kid, and it never really worked out for me. But I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. You
make that happen, man, when the third reboot comes around.
That's right.
I see it. Some glasses and right.
Middle-aged Spider-Man.
Ready.
It's very nice to meet you. Congratulations. The movie is called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It is in theaters now. Ezra Miller.